there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you for joining me today. Today's project is a wallet style gift card holder, and I'm featuring the Peaceful Deer bundle from the Stampin' Up mini catalogue. The little wallet holder has a belly band, opens up like this, and then you have the space inside there to put your gift card or even some cash if you were going to give someone some cash. And then the little belly band just goes back on here to keep it all secure. So this little deer and the image and this paper, the deer and the image come from the Peaceful Deer stamp set, which is featured on page 26 of the mini catalogue. Here it is here in the catalogue. So it comes as a bundle with the stamp set and the punch. You can buy them separately, but you save 10% when you buy them together. I'm also featuring this designer series paper on the outside here and for the deer, and this is featured in the celebration brochure. So celebration is running up until the end of September 2021. That's the front of the brochure there. So for every $90 Australian you spend, you can pick a free item. And the free item I'm going to be showcasing today is this designer series paper, the Peaceful Prints. And what's great about this paper, here it is here, is that this punch, this one right here, Peaceful Deer, will cut out these deer. So you can see I've used this side of the paper for it. Even though I actually cut it out here, I wasn't sure which side to use. So when I punch it out, you'll see what I mean. So let me show you how to make the wallet first. So I'll pop these to one side, and I'm going to need to bring in some cardstock. Now I've used our basic black here. And this piece of cardstock measures 7 3/4 inches by 5 inches. And the belly band measures the same, 7 3/4 by 1.5. So I'm going to bring in my Simply Scored, sorry, not my Simply Scored, I'm bringing in my paper trimmer to do a couple of score marks here to get the folds. So we're going to score at, on the landscape side, we're going to score it at the 1 3/4 inches. Yeah, make sure I get that cutting blade out of the way. So that's 1 3/4 inches, and then 5 1/4 inches. So those are the only 2 folds you need to do. And then for the belly band, we also need to score that one. We may as well go ahead and do that one now. Just got to get my measurements right here. So we're going to score that at 1.5 inches. And 5 1/8 inches. So it's 1 tick mark past the 5. And I will put these in the description bar below the video, so you don't have to write them down if you don't want to. And that's all the scoring we have to do. Now with our bone folder, which should be nice and close to me but is not, I'm just going to fold those score lines, and that's the basis of the wallet. So that's all it is, just fold it up like that. And then the belly band comes over, fold that one there, and then it just folds. So the shorter flap goes across here and then over there. And that's it. It's a little bit harder to see with the black, I know, but hopefully you can see that. So it's just the 2 score lines there and the 2 score lines here. So the paper itself, you can use either paper. I'm using more paper from the Peaceful Prints collection, and I wanted to cut a piece so that the inside here has the deer facing that way, facing up, facing the right way I should say, and then I'm using that diagonal print for here and then one here as well. Make sure I cut that on the right one because I've got 2 here. Just make sure I've got the right one. That's that one. Get it out of the way. So there. Is it that one? Yeah, that's that one. Okay. Just confusing myself there. No need to do that. So these pieces of Designer Series paper measure 4 3/4. All of them measure 4 3/4 on that landscape side, and then these two ones for the front are that one is this one here is by 2 inches, so 4 3/4 by 2 inches, and this one at the top is the same 4 3/4, and I think I cut that one at 1 1/2, and the same with the inside one for 1 1/2, just there. Now, if you want to, of course, you could put a plain piece of white cardstock in here and put your greeting on there if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. I just like the look of that deer. I wanted to keep that same colour going. So let's go ahead and just put the paper on here now. Just bring in my silicone mat so I don't get glue all over the place. I'm going to use my Tombow because it's just that little bit easier to get everything sitting nicely. So just on there. I'm going to bring mine down a bit further towards the bottom this time. When I made this one, I feel like I got it a little bit too high, so just bring it down a bit because we're actually going to make a little half a punch in here, which I'll show you in a minute. Let's put this one on the inside. The deer going out that way. Oh, my glue must be running out. May as well do this one at the same time. Okay. So that one on the inside. This is a Sahara sand. I like the Sahara sand against that basic black. And in the front. Again, you could have a sentiment at the front if you wanted to. Alright, I'm just letting them dry for a moment and bring in the gift card again. So I'm going to show you how I did this bit. So I've already gone ahead and punched out with the circle shaped dies, the scalloped and the plain. And we have, back in our mini catalogue this year, we have the real red foil paper, which is fantastic. I still had some left from last year, so I'm very happy about that. I love it when products return. And then we have the new foil collection in our in our mini catalogue. I'm going to see if I can find what page it's on. Towards the back, and it's a collection of different coloured foil paper. Here it is, down page 75 right at the back. So that's the silver foil, and it is it's 12 by 12 speciality paper, and it's different shades of the silver. So really pretty paper, really pretty foil. So I've already gone ahead and put dimensionals on that one, so I'm just going to adhere these two together. I just like the pop of red peeking out from the back on this foil. Oops, I'm going to get that straight. And try not to use liquid glue around your foil. I find that it's very unforgiving and it does leave marks. So I try to stay away from the foil, stay away from the Tombow when I'm using foil, where possible. Now the little deer, let's get that punched out. So like I said, you can cut one directly from the Designer Series paper. So let me just make sure I'm in the frame here. There we go. So let's cut this one out. And it was there we go. So that's with the white trim, how I use the other side of it for this one. But I think I might go with the white on this one, just for something a bit different. Why not? Why not indeed? Let's put some couple of dimensionals on the back there. I couldn't decide which way I liked it, so that's why I went with the plain check on that one. But either way, it does look cute. And a little bow to finish it off there. And this is our Simply Elegant trim. So a little bit of that will be fabulous. Just a little bow to finish him off. Whoops, let's try that one again. There we go. Take a little, oops, little glue spot, I should say, there. I also have found that these this trim doesn't really like the Tombow either. It doesn't stick that well, so glue dots it is. And if you're wondering where I got these from, they're actually out of one of our they're leftovers from one of our kits, the little cute little glue dots. I might just trim that off, it's a little bit long, tiny bit. Okay, and let's put our Merry Christmas on. So this stamp set has really lovely images, and it's got that lovely Merry Christmas, and I've already gone ahead and stamped it out in real red, and I used one of our rectangle dies to for that one. So I think that just came out quite nicely, just sits quite there. So I'll pop that on in a minute. Let's go back and finish this because the glue's dried. So coming back in here now, so it folds down like that. So let's go ahead and put our little tick mark or finger mark, or however you want to call it, just here, that little groove. So we don't have any, this is a retired punch, so whatever punch you like, just come down and just sort of eyeball the middle there, wherever you think it is, and then, oops, punch it all the way out. And there you have it. That's that bit done. So I'm going to use, you can use Tombow, you could use Stampin' Seal. I'm just going to use the tear and tape to put down here. So you just want to put a little strip on the inside. So where that tick mark is, or that little half mark, is where you want to put your tear and tape. Right on the edge. A little bit too much there, and then over here. And then simply fold it up. Job done. Made. It's an easy little lot to make. You can punch these out. You can get these made really quickly. And then the belly band comes over. The fold there. Just get that bit more of a burnish. And then again, some tear and tape or whatever adhesive you want to use. Whatever works. There you have it. That's nice and secure. That's good. See, it might have been a little bit too tight actually. I just have to loosen that off a tiny bit. There we go, that's better. Oh, I see the problem. Oh dear. Did you see what I did there? That was silly. I put the tape down so it was actually adhering onto here, onto the card. That's why it wasn't moving. Here you go. I make the mistake so you don't have to. Don't put your tape lengthways like that. Silly Mary. What was I thinking? Has to go onto here. Oh well. Yep, that does happen. There we go. Now we're right. There we are. Oh well. Right. So another couple of dimensionals on the back here. I quite like it with the white. Don't think it matters. Just about there. And then for the sentiment, I actually went with a tombow. Just a little bit of tombow in the middle there. There you go. There you have it. Pretty simple. Come up a little bit. Really easy little gift card holder using the Peaceful Dear bundle and the Peaceful Prints Designer Series paper. So a good way to use off some of your paper, even if you just got paper scraps. It's a great way to use them. So if you would like to learn more about the products I used today, please click the description bar below where I've put a link to the products, and I've also put the dimensions for this gift card wallet. Thank you so much for watching and have a great and crafty day. Bye!